Hi, what's going on, everyone? My name is Matthew, and today we will be reviewing Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. We are still doing the Crash Bandicoot Marathon, and it is still going strong. Anyways, Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped was made by Naughty Dog, and this was their second last ever Crash Bandicoot game, and was actually the best selling. So, is Crash Bandicoot 3 Is Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped as good as everyone says it is? Or is it a flaw in the Crash Bandicoot trilogy? Let's find out. So the game takes place right after, and I literally mean right after the events of the second game if you got the 100% ending. Anyways, Cortex's, space station crashes into a temple, and this unleashes an evil spirit. Crash, Coco, and Aku Aku are just having a normal, relaxing day in their island home, when all of a sudden Aku Aku feels an evil presence around his aura, and then realizes the horrible truth. His evil twin brother, Aku Aku, actually Uka Uka, was released, who is also a mask. Anyways, Aku Aku quickly tells the Bandicoots to take shelter inside. Uka Uka then confronts Cortex. Uka Uka says he's heard of Cortex before, because, guess what? Plot twist! He's been commanding Cortex to do these things the whole time, and Cortex's space station collapsing allowed Uka Uka to escape once and for all. So now, Uka Uka wants Cortex to try and capture the Bandicoot. However, when he hears of all his failures, Uka Uka is not happy. Far from it. Him and Cortex have a debate over who should be in charge now. Uka Uka takes the liberty of taking the rights for Cortex to be boss off him, and then hands it to someone even more nefarious. Someone with the word nefarious in his name. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the coolest Crash Bandicoot characters of all time, Dr. Nefarious Trophy, a freaking master of time. They then build a machine called the Time Twister, which will allow them to travel back and forth in time in order to take over the world before Crash, Coco, Aku Aku, and Polar even existed. Aku Aku, realizing this, teleports Crash, Coco, and Polar to the Time Twister. Anyways, Crash and Coco now must travel through all the time periods and wipe away any substance of Cortex or his goons, or else the entire space-time continuum and even the universe itself could collapse. Bad-ass story. That earns my respect. Anyways, then we get a different style warp room. Now, how the warp room in the second game worked is that you just went to a door. However, in this game, you must step on a numbered pad and then jump into the level you selected. Cortex and Uka Uka will insult you every single level. And since there's 5 per world, that means he insults you 25 times. God, he gets on your nerves. The first level is a medieval level. And is it me, or does this control even better than the original? Seriously, Crash Bandicoot 3 controls way better than the second one in my opinion. I just feel like everything's a lot more quicker and fast-paced in my opinion. Would definitely be on my list for some of my favorite games of all time. Anyways, the gameplay is exactly the same, except it's more themed around time travel. And this game, conveniently enough, takes place 12 years after Back to the Future came out. Is that even relevant to what I'm saying right now? Even though Crash is traveling throughout all the timelines, sometimes things can get a little bit crazy and he'll be jolted into the wrong timeline. In some levels in the warp rooms, Crash will accidentally enter the wrong timeline, meaning he'll be chased by things like dinosaurs and prehistoric animals. So, yeah, things don't always go according to plan. The boulder chase levels are back in the form of being chased by rhinoceroses. Can I please ask whose idea was this at Naughty Dog? Because I prefer the boulder chase rather than being chased by a slow-as-hell dinosaur. Oh yeah, also the dinosaur just stops there and then we go back to a normal platforming level. Seriously, what was stopping him? He could have just jumped down and got Crash. Now we have the first boss, Tiny Tiger. He was pathetic in the second game because he just jumped around, but here he's all business. He grabs an enormous staff and has plated armor and tries to literally stomp Crash into pieces. You then gotta quickly move around and dodge Tiny. The only way you can hurt him is if he gets his staff jammed inside the floor. You then have to dodge all these tigers. And yeah, this can get terrifying. And I mean terrifying because Tiny can one-hit you if he stomps on you, but if it's any of the lions or his staff that gets you, you only lose one piece of health. So make sure to watch the hell out. The second world is Arabian Nights themed, and I gotta admit, I actually really like this. It's one of my favorites. It's basically based on Aladdin and the Lamp, and yeah, let's not bring up Sonic and the Secret Rings, cause that game was not that good. Seriously, why am I bringing up Sonic the Hedgehog in the middle of a Crash Bandicoot video? This is getting weird. Anyways, we get accidentally jolted through time again, and then we have Coco's level. Yeah, you can play as Coco in this game, and you can race on levels, which have you race on the Great Wall of China. And holy crap, these are my favorite levels in the game. As Cat Icarus, the Stimpy, Lander, hell, even Professor Juice, who's actually the sister of Cat Icarus, they will say this is their favorite level in the game. Seriously, never has it been so fun to ride a tiger who shouldn't even be on the Great Wall of China in the first place down the Wall of China. That's amazing! Oh yeah, also that film, The Great Wall of China, I cannot wait for that film to come out. That's especially why I like playing this level. While the levels don't last that long and you can't play as Coco in any platforming levels, it's still fun to play as Coco. Also, Coco has a brand new companion in the form of Pure the Tiger, who then for some reason got some genes in, Crash Bash. Don't ask me why she did. It's weird inaccuracies like these that make you go, why? No, seriously. Why? Now we got the second boss of the game, which takes place in the Arctic for some reason, and it's Dingodile, the best boss in the game by far. He is a cross with a dingo and a crocodile and has a freaking flamethrower. I'm not going to go over how his boss works, because look at him. It's a Dingodile with a flamethrower. Also, he has one of the best quotes in the series. I got the butter. Time to make some toast. That's just my impression of him, but seriously, that's a badass line. A 10 out of 10. Gold star. The next world is water-themed, and yeah, there are a lot of water levels in this world. Trust me. Oh, wait, hang on. I made a mistake. Wait, we're back in the Arabian Nights again? I'm pretty sure this is World 3. Okay, this is weird. Anyways, Cortex insults us some more, and Uka Uka looks like he's about to have a freaking freak out in the background, and, okay, that's a little bit up close and personal. Really? In the middle of me recording? You serious? The next level takes place, during some kind of war. Don't really know what's going on here. Oh yeah, also, I actually found out, while the first world was based on, nights, and the second world was based on the Arabian Nights, the next couple worlds are a combination of multiple timelines. It's only the fifth world that's really themed, if at all. My biggest grudge with this game is the jet ski levels. Okay, just put your hand up right now if you know how bad the Crash 2 ice physics are. Well, take that, plaster it onto this game's water physics everywhere, and you have a crap fest of one of the most, and I repeat, the most hardest levels in Crash history. Not anything else I'm going to say. just move on. The next boss is possibly the second best boss in the game, and his design, well, alone sells him for me. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the Evil Scientist Engine. While you may not be seeing his boss fight now, holy crap, it is terrifying at first, because the dude has a freaking missile for half of his face, and if he gets angry, the thing starts to go off. At any moment, his head could just go quaboom, and that'd be him dead. Anyways, I'm not going to go over any more of the bosses. We have a video to finish here, so let's get to the end of it. Anyways, the final timeline is the future, and holy crap, it's possibly the best one. Take everything you know about Crash Bandicoot, then modernize it. This is that 12 level, and it's amazing. I freaking love it. The best boss in the game by far is Dr. Neo Cortex, and I gotta admit he puts up way more of a challenge. He rides on his hoverboard from the first game, and Aku Aku and Uka Uka are having a fight in the background. They'll shoot lasers and get into tornado spin fights. However, if you end up in the middle of it, you end up getting instantly killed. No exceptions, which is kind of bad. This boss puts up one hell of a fight, much more than what the other bosses did, in my opinion. Be honest, you thought I forgot about this guy, didn't you? This dude has one of the best insults I've ever heard in gaming history. Take a listen.
Now you're on my time, you little skunk! Give me the crystals!
Holy mother of crap! I have never seen a boss that insulted you better than this guy. Anyways, the boss fight's this. He'll throw a bunch of lasers at you, and what you gotta do is that you gotta avoid his attacks. Then you gotta jump forward through platforms, and then you gotta hit him with a spin attack. And a fun thing you may not notice because you're so busy fighting him is that every time you hit him, he'll accidentally swap to a different timeline. Meaning that 1 second you'll be in the future, the next ancient Greek, and the next you'll be, in a Mandarin palace. Also a great restaurant here in Ireland. You should totally check it out. So, how good is Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped? Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped has lovable characters, some of the most vibrant levels in the series, and, well, it just has all that and more. The only things that let this game down is that Entropy, even though he's a great villain, he sadly doesn't have a good boss fight. Even though it looks good, like the one I just showed you, he just doesn't put up that much of a challenge. Neither did Tiny, as long as you knew what to do. The only bad things in this game are its extreme difficulty curve around the third world, and, yeah. So, what do I think of Crash Warped? It is definitely one of the best Crash games, if not one of the best Crash games of all time. I give Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped a 8 out of 10. This has been Bag of Facts, and I will talk to you all later.